Hello everyone. Sorry about that. You know, I don't think I've had a stream to start that didn't do something weird like that. I don't know. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to early stream. This is about the earliest I've ever started. To be honest, I don't entirely know when the earliest I ever started was, other than like the Tears of the Kingdom streams and Paper Mario when I used to do those at like 12. I used to stream at 12, like lunchtime. I started earlier that one music stream. Okay. All right, take care, Carlan. I'll be seeing you. I will wait then, Carlan. Hello, Minecrafter. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Carlan, and goodbye, Carlan. Hello. Oh, I am early. Gonna be a good night. I hope so. Evil Rin. Why is it evil? Evil Rin would be waiting till like 10. What makes me good Rin? If starting early makes me evil, and if starting late makes me evil, do I have to start at exactly 9 p.m. Eastern? Breathe like a loin indeed. Hello, George. Welcome. It is indeed an early stream. Hello, just a random person. Welcome. Hello, Lucky Snivy. Hello, Carson. I'm here after 2 minutes after the stream started. You are? You got here very early. Like 7:50. Okay. Can I say my catchphrase? Bummer. Bummer. I think I can do bummer pretty well. I can copy the way I said that the first time. Bummer. 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 I'd have to listen to it to know exactly what do I emphasize? Is it the B? Is it the Is it the mur? Anyway. I'm Lemon. I have to listen to I'm Lemon. That's the problem. In my head, I've raised my own voice. Hang on, the game is kind of loud for me. I need to turn it down. I don't know why. The game is always either super loud or super quiet, and I don't know why. Turn it down. Alright. I'm Lemon. 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 What it is, it's said with me with like... I say it with like a... Blech. I don't know. I did say bummer. I wish I could help you get headphones then, oh. I know you can't hear me. You know, it would be cool if there was a way I could translate what it is that I'm saying to text. Like, remember, I suggested those videos. It was Renaissance videos for deaf people, and it's basically just the video with, unlike, the audio where it starts to, like, be awful. Like, you turn it up so loud. I don't want to say the term people use for it, but you know what I'm talking about. Those videos where it's, like, ear torture or whatever you want to call it. I remember I only had 2 games. Only one of my... Hang on. Now pause. I remember I only had 2 games, only one of my 3DS random trash pack game, and Mario 64 DS when I was like 6 years old. That's cool. I never had a 3DS. I've only had one for about 2 years now. It's cool. I wish sometimes that I had been a part of it when it was new, when it was the thing, because it is. I cannot deny that it is really cool. But at the same time, I'm thankful because now I get to stream every game for the first time. Yeah, I still think about that idea. I'm still tempted to do the Renaissance videos, but for deaf people. Because the thumbnail is so funny to me. Just the concept of that thumbnail is hilarious. No idea where this toad is. I kind of have an idea where 2 are, but there's one in this area. Supposedly. Alright, this has got to be it, right? Guys, it's the box of shame from Despicable Me. Alright. Whoa. I was thinking about streaming Blue Bus Ruckus again, just for the fun of it, because it's just a peak game. It's just fun, you know? That's pretty easy, honestly. Okay. Alright, gotta focus on this. I can't waste time in these fights, they're not important. Come on, Mario, you missed the bomb. You're the bomb! From Cars 2. You know, I probably could run away, I just never have. I forget that that's a mechanic I can do. Anyway, how is everyone doing today? That's a question that I think is worth asking 6 times. Maybe even more. I remember I only had, then all of a sudden I lost my 3DS, and the only Nintendo console that I have still today for my 8th birthday, Nintendo Switch 1. That's cool. You know, I remember getting the first Switch when I got that. I consider it one of the best things I ever got. Just the original Switch, because I really didn't know anything about video games at that time. To be honest with you, I probably played more mobile games than console games at that point, because I had all the Angry Birds, all the Cut the Ropes, the Where's My Water. Minecraft was mobile. Minecraft was a mobile game to me. The apocalypse has started, because you couldn't be on time just once. I started at 8. You asked me to start early. I started early. You get what you get, and you don't get upset about it, okay? I don't know why I forget that, Lucky. I just forget everything. I like Cars 2. I understand the complaint people have with it. I do. The second act is certainly... Alright, we're gonna run away from these, I guess. I don't know. See? Minecraft hates it. Mater is so annoying, and all of the characters are so stupid. I don't know. For me, the only issue with Cars 2, is the third act. Act 1 and 2 are pretty well done, I think. Obviously, the real only complaint that I have... Man, it's been such a long time since I've seen it. It's been over a year or two. I'd have to watch it again. I just know that Act 3 felt slow. It felt stretched out to me. I feel like if they had got Act 3 figured out, then I think the whole thing would have been like a lot better. Oh, Michael Giacchino is awesome. Yeah, Michael Giacchino, however you say his name. Michael Giacchino, I don't know. Michael Giacchino, I think that's it, right? Giacchino. I think. Anyway, Michael, old Mikey, Um, he's one of my favorites. But I think if I had to say my favorite composer, though, it would probably be John Powell. I think I'd have to give it to John Powell, to be honest. His work on How to Train Your Dragon, The Horton Hears a Who, he's done some other stuff, Chicken Run. Let's see, what else did he do? He did something else that was really, really good. It's not just those. Michael Cappuccino. Michael Cap. There you go. Okay. That's how you do it. Why'd you fall over, Luigi? Why'd you do that for? No reason on earth to do that. It passed the Switch 2 video. Well, it's so funny to me that it's still climbing. I have not looked at the thumbnail thing in a bit. It could have processed by now. I don't know. Alright, Mario, you need some bros moves. Drink some pure syrup. As long as it continues to get impressions, which it is, I'm going to keep optimizing the thumbnail as soon as it tells me which one is the best of the three. Little by little, eventually we'll get there. Because the video is good, it's just thumbnail. Interest in the topic. Also, I forgot to mention this, they updated the feature now to where you can also add 3 different titles. So if you have 3 different thumbnails, they don't all have to use the same title. Yeah, the comments on it have not been like... I like comments when they are actually like... into the topic. Like, to me, that's a sign. Even if they're disagreeing with me. As long as they're like, well, you see here, your point at .23, you know, at 19 minutes and 14 seconds, you say... Even if they're disagreeing with me, I think that means much more than if they just said, nah, you're wrong, and leave. Or just like, bro doesn't know what he's talking about. Or this is rage bait. Those comments are much more happy to me. You don't have to necessarily agree with me. Because to be fair, I don't think a lot of people have. If you look at the comments, most people are there to say, nah, Metroid Dread is better. Which honestly surprises me. To be completely honest. It could be that my audience right now is mostly Metroid because I'm more of a Nintendo channel, which I think would make sense, but I don't know. There are obviously a few negative things, but they're always going to be that. Alright, we got the toad, let's go. Drink the syrup before it goes to rot. My goodness, this summer is hot. You know what? It honestly has been a little cold lately. But it has been a very hot summer. We're in like a false fall, they call it right now. Well, shorts usually don't continue getting views. Like, shorts, I have never had an evergreen short. And to be honest with you, I don't think they exist. Unless you're like unless you are a shorts specific channel, like that's all you do, I don't know if people can get evergreen shorts, to be honest. At least, not as easy as videos, because I've never had one. And I've had a lot of shorts that have done very successful. So I feel like at this point I should have at least one. Come on, you're gonna block the path, really? We use the technique known as cheat. Okay, hang on. Back this way. Gotta reach this toad quickly. I've only got 5 minutes. Is it just you, or does it feel like the timer went by really quickly? Now, how is it that I reached this again? Nope, we're running from this one. Can I just flee? I need to look. I need to look at my shorts. Maybe I do have a evergreen one. I just don't see it. Nope, you can't flee. And there's no money in here. I'm excited for when you start watching SpongeBob Minecrafter. I hope you ramble about it. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like... No, I will be honest. When you watch the show, there are a few episodes in season 1 and 2 and 3 that I really don't care too much about. I don't want to say any opinions on any episodes right now because I want you to be as blind as you can, you know. I don't want you to be swayed in any direction. But when you get to that point, I'm very excited to talk to you about certain episodes. He skipped his turn. Why did you do that? You're being nice. This ghost is very polite, guys. This is a polite ghost. Almost feel bad for attacking him. Dude, stop rhyming. We are in a stream. You, who wants ice cream? Cream. Who wants ice? Cream. Hello, Intername. Welcome. I do have evergreen shorts. Okay, I'm very curious now. Right, it was the plane. Very weird technique here. You would never do that. The game never teaches you that that's an opportunity. I just got lucky and guessed. Been playing Deltarune Chapter 3. Ah! I was thinking about that today, in fact. Okay, I'm confused. Why do I not remember any of the stuff about shorts being evergreen? I must be overlooking those stats. Either that, or I just have completely forgotten an entire aspect of my life. Which wouldn't be the first time, maybe. Alright. Alright. Well, guys, we're gonna have to redo it again, because the game is really slow with stuff. I highly doubt I can get the third toe, toad in less than a minute. Oh, it didn't even do it. It didn't even finish it off. That many bombs, it still doesn't do it. I don't understand, guys. How high leveled up are these guys? Like, this should do it. Here we go. Okay. At least level 2. You know what? I think you're right, Minecrafter. They are at least level 2. The trumpet in this section makes me think of World Revolving. Alright, gotta get through these guys. Just walk right through them. Good. Alright, now this... right, this is the one I can't figure out how to get. I remember this. This is the one that had no... like... he's inside this stump. Okay, so I don't have to go through that when we do that again. How do I get this one? I do not know. I can't think of any move. It's like, I feel like catching when he flies between these two is the thing to do, but it's not. Because he can't move when he does that. And running and jumping is not it. As obvious as that seems. Trio hammer. But he runs from that. How do I hit him with this? Okay, well, get as close as I can. I tried that last night, but okay. When we redo it. When I tried to play Super Smash Bros. For content, the lag was insane, so I couldn't record that. That might be just my 5-year-old laptop. I had a good computer or something. I mean, mine lags, and mine shouldn't lag. So I wouldn't say it's just your computer. Rendering games is weird. I don't understand it all the time. The moles look like they're crying when they're doing that, when they're digging in the dirt. Here, this is the secret path. It's like, where is the secret path? Alright. Yeah, I might, George. Who knows? What if it turns out that I'm actually good at Kingdom Battle? Because it's a pure strategy game. There's not really much... Not really much... what is it called? RNG? Random number generators or whatever? Not much of that. Yes, I know I can run. But it takes more time for me to start a run than it takes for me to run. Just gonna be completely honest. If Mario dies, I think it's worth more to just revive him. It's just, we're gonna sacrifice Mario. They skipped a turn. Wow, they're polite guys. Okay, well, never mind. Don't got enough rose points. Drink the pure syrup. I mean, is there a lot of... There's not really much randomness in Kingdom Battle or Sparks of Hope, right? Like, I'm sure there's something that I'm forgetting, but like, from what I remember, there's not like... If there is anything random in it, I don't think it affects much. Okay, Mario. What a bummer, guys. Mario's dead. Who could have predicted this? Alright, revive Mario. Hello, buddy. Welcome. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I did land between them. Luigi leveled up. I don't think the timer's going right now. This stream was sponsored by Dr. Seuss, which is cool, so cool. In fact, I want to jump into the pool. Honestly, I would die to be sponsored by Dr. Seuss. That would honestly be a dream sponsorship. As funny as it is, I think Dr. Seuss is probably one of my favorite authors. I know that's a very weird thing to say. Yeah, honestly, you're probably right about that, Come. Or at the very least, the Dr. Seuss Foundation would be cool, or whatever estate, or whatever the company, the company, the... Who? I know that different studios have made Dr. Seuss movies, like Blue Sky, Illumination. Who is it that owns Dr. Seuss? Is it Universal? It feels to me like it might be Universal. Like, they've done the most, I feel like, Dr. Seuss wise. Most of the movies are Universal owned. Like, isn't the new one, like, Sony? The Cat in the Hat with Bill Hader or whatever? That's Sony, right? Company sponsors the company. The company already sponsors the company. The stream today was brought to you by the company. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if this is a game that I will ever return to out of a desire for nostalgia. Like we do Color Splash. And like we will eventually do Link's Awakening. You know? Alright, we hit a good number there. Rin, can you give me your car? Rin, can you give your car name and make it Lan? You know what? Sure. We can do that. We absolutely can do that. No, you had a great idea, Minecrafter. Big Bummer Game was a brilliant idea. One of the best ideas, honestly. Welcome back, by the way, Carlan. Nah, Minecraft, I really do gotta thank you. Your company would not be the same. You have contributed so much to it. Your ideas, your creativity, you have such control. I couldn't even come up with anything interesting to do with that. I'm sorry. Toad, save me, and I'm just the other. Save me. Save me, the other two. I know. Carla, don't worry. We will save you. Look out below. And then splash into the pool. Yep. Big Bummer Game. I will try my best to make it just as fun. Is that really the first one? Did I not go and get the first one? Oh man, I can't run from these guys. This is the worst part of it, is the fact that I can't run. Alright, we're gonna use a card. We're just gonna do that. I hate the timed sections because, you know, I just hate time in general. You know me. I hope I have influenced each and every one of you to also hate time. I hope that is one of the things for my legacy. Yeah, I suppose we will get a pixel art tonight. We got plenty of time. Balloon Blast is just so easy. It's crazy that I'm complaining about something being easy in this game. I don't know. There's like a balance. There's like ones where it's like almost trivial to do, like this one. And then there's some where it's just like, why is this so complicated? And it's certain Paper Mario moves. It's like, why is it made this way? Pressing R while selecting Bros Trio's attacks toggles normal and easy setting. Easy settings, of course, make the move easier to perform, but PP cost is high. Yeah, I think I'm willing to just pay the Bros points. Yeah, I guess I never did get the Toad in the top area. I gotta go do that, I guess. I just left this area for some reason. I thought for sure I got the Toad in the upper area. No? Okay, maybe I never went to the Shy Guy up here. Okay, yep. Oh, come on! This is the worst. This is the worst section of this game so far. I thought I got this one. I grabbed the wrong Shy Guy, though. This isn't even the right Shy Guy. I still have to fight more of them. I don't know that one anymore.
Mamma mia.
I think I'm just gonna give up. I can't end it early though. You just have to sit here for the minutes. I might as well practice. Do these dodge hammers? Pretty sure they do, right? Yep. Wanted to test that. Alright. Make a copy of me, I guess. Alright, Mario's dead. 1000%. I like how it's only when I don't really need him to, he manages to do everything perfectly. Alright. Well, we did it, technically. Paper Mario's upgraded twice through this section, I think. Come on, game. How did I do that the first time? Just over. I'm just gonna die. I'm not even trying. Gotta start over anyway. You just couldn't do it. Take it all the way down to nothing, could you? Can we just skip the turn? How do you skip the turn? Just jump up to the fly guy. You have trio moves selected, means you can... Yeah, I know, I tried to jump normally. I did it normally the first time. Probably shouldn't have done that if I'm trying to die.
Mamma mia.
Paper Mario is like unkillable. Timer's almost over. All right. Now we can reset it. We're gonna go to the area before. Return to the area before. Before we do this, we need to do a few things. Because for some reason, it keeps the stat that you're at during that mode. So we need... Hang on, we need to heal... Yeah, they all need to be healed very much. Paper Mario is okay. Do they need rose points? Okay, you can't refill that out of battle. Okay. No, you can. Luigi could use some. And Paper Mario. Alright, we got a heart bean. Paper Mario. No, let's keep giving beans. Intername taught me the strategy. Alright, who's the lowest? It's between Mario and Luigi. Probably Luigi. He has the better move. Power beans. Luigi. Defense beans. Mario. Speed beans. And stash beans. Alright. Alright, here we go. Fly guy, fly by. Worst mode in this game. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 dun dun dun. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Yeah, I guess it would be the freedom motif. Da 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 dun 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 dun. I'm gonna discuss Toby Fox in the video. I'm gonna make a point that for me, it's not so much when he releases Delta Root new ones. It's not so much to me a new game as it is a new album. You know what? You're right about that, Minecrafter. It is almost time. Why? Why? I was on top of it. That's gonna be one of the most stupid things I've seen. Remember my suggestion I had that instead of adding like ourselves to the thumbnail, everybody just adds a specific character from whatever it is that they love. So like obviously Minecraft, you would add probably Kinger or something. I would probably add SpongeBob. I don't know. Could be something else. But it could be from a game too, so you could add Link or something. I could add Captain Oliver. Carlan would definitely add Sonic. Or maybe a Terraria character, I don't know. Batman would definitely add Batman. But that was just an idea. That was just a suggestion I had. We may have... That's pretty similar to what we did last year, you know. I think that would just make it look like a cesspool of products instead of a lively community. Sorry, I couldn't help but read it that way. The moment I saw the word cesspool. I guess that's a good point. What's your idea? How do we make it more personal? We're talking about the thumbnail for the Thanksgiving special that I do every Thanksgiving. Force everyone to make their own character. I mean, to be truthful, now the Bummer Saga isn't a secret anymore. I could just throw the Bummer Saga characters on the thumbnail. Just make it look like a collage of all the Bummer Saga characters. Or I could make it lean much more similar to just the Bummer Saga style that I have. Just make it a thumbnail for the Bummer Saga Bummer War. That's an idea. Bummer War. Before Thanksgiving, before it was officially revealed, you guys had no idea I was making a little... originally just a one-off series. Now it's a saga. Before Thanksgiving, it was not a saga. Before Thanksgiving, it was just a part of the Thanksgiving special, pretty much.
Let's go.
Now it's a saga that I plan on merchandising. Be ready to see Bummer Saga merch in stores. You'll walk into a GameStop and you'll see a little plush of O. Honestly though, I think O would make a great plush. Mario the Kami would eventually make a great plush. I don't know. I think out of all the characters, Frankly would also be a pretty good plush, but that one probably already exists. But out of all the characters, I think O would make the best plush. I don't know. Why'd you stop throwing bombs? Come on, Mario, you missed the big one. Man, I wish I had the ability to make actual plushes of characters. That would be so much fun. I just give them away for free. Founding Froggers would get them for free. By the way, the third year's role exists. I haven't given it to anybody yet. Growth would make a good plush, that's true. Growth and Forg would be like a set of two that go together. You'd buy them, they'd be packaged together. You don't think Forg is an original character? Well, surely the original character was not, like, copyrighted, you know? The original Forg, surely I could secure the rights to. I mean, George, that's a little bit hard to answer, because you're not technically in Bummer Saga yet. But I wouldn't doubt it when it eventually happens. The blue bus would make an unbelievably good toy. That's true. Yeah, what I imagine for the token bat is it would just be a token with a bat in it. That's basically your symbol right now. But it would be big, like a coaster. Like token bat coasters. That's how I would do it. Or maybe a keychain. That's how I think I would do it. Token bat coasters, or maybe a keychain. This is supposed to be gold? Okay. Alright, let's do the weird hammer technique. We're gonna sneak up as close as we can get to it. I don't get it. Look at that. No? Okay. This don't work? I scoot forward 1 inch and he moves. This don't work, internet. I'm gonna pause it. This is the best I've done. I gotta look it up. It is almost 9. Remember when Fridays were Color Splash days? Barely. I do. Alright. Paper Jam. Fly Guy Flyby. How to get third Shy Guy. Now that's a fun thing to search right there. Not really much of a guide to go with. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to go to a YouTube video. Let me check my chat real quick. Let me see what y'all are saying. Carlan has been a little quiet. Okay, here we go. Oh. That's honestly kind of stupid. Makes sense though. I can't lie, it does make sense technically. Alright. Carlan did not did today. That's technically a good thing, right? Because we don't want Carlan to did, right? Oh, okay. No, you wish he did. Okay. Gotta wait for it to get close. Alright. I think we can do this, guys. 5 minutes. Movement on this feels weird. Moving this little thing around, I don't know, it's very stiff. Compared to everything in this game, this little thing doesn't really move around as naturally as I think it could. Well, of course, I would do that, you know. Bombs it is. Lamp, rope, lamp, oil, rope, bombs. Or is it rope, lamp, oil, bombs? Which order? I know bombs is last. Which comes first, lamp, oil, or rope? Tell you what, if they have a moment in the movie where Link goes into a shop and there's a guy and he says, "What'll it be today, Link? Some lamp, oil, a rope, maybe a bomb." Or if there's just a moment where they list those numbers off, those items, not numbers. Even if it is not in the same setting, it could be completely different. It could be Zelda telling Link, "You're gonna need to take this lamp, oil, rope, and bombs," or something. I'm also curious to know. I feel like with the Zelda movie, I feel like what it could be going for, and I'll be very happy with this, would be if it went with more of like a. I know the style of movie is very cheesy a lot of the times, but like a coming of age. I feel like that's kind of what Zelda, the first one at least, should be. It should sort of be like a. What am I looking for here? It should be like a. I can't think of an example.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Link should be like a character where they need to make sure that they do it right. Link should be a character that doesn't really have to have too much of an arc, if you know what I mean. Like the first movie, yeah, you can give him progression in the first movie. Like a story of a kid getting courage or something like that. That should be the first one. Adam Sandler should have been Link. You're right. They made a horrible mistake. Hello, Paige. Welcome. The first Zelda should have a 10-year-old Link. I feel like there's no universe I see where they don't take the route of showing us 10-year-old Link. Like that is just the most obvious route to take, is that you start with Link as a kid, because a lot of the games, at least Ocarina of Time, one of the most famous Zelda games, starts that way. Every other Zelda game, and I guess Wind Waker, several others, it's Child Link or Toon Link. I feel like if they start with Link as an adult, they're gonna have to change too much of the world for it to work, or they're gonna assume we understand the world too much already. Yeah, we would have to ask Intername. I don't know how much progress I have left. I'm hoping that I get to do it here soon, though. Freedom, hopes, dreams. It's yours. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you wait for tomorrow. Alright, another one of these quests, just looking for toads. Wonderful game this is. Now, I don't mind these quests as much because it's no timer. It's kind of just like a scavenger hunt. And as long as the toads aren't hidden in like a stupid way, because they are, I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm sure you were scared. But I tell you what, after seeing the cast, the actors that they've chosen for Link and Zelda, and after my satisfaction with the Mario movie, I really don't have too much concern over what they might do with Zelda, to be completely honest. I'm not like worried, I guess you could say. Do we fly here? Yep, we fly. We fly? We fly now. Okay. I think the only potential problem is Sony. Well, to be truthful, the guy that is the Sony guy that's working on it is the same guy that's responsible for Spider-Verse. And those are some of my favorite movies of all time. So, but I do think he is connected though with what were those other Spider-Man movies that were made recently that people hated? Madam Web or whatever? I think he might be connected with those as well. But all I know is he's connected with Spider-Verse, and in my opinion, that's fine by me. This isn't flying, it's falling with style. Exactly. Yes, I saw how you went that way, Minecrafter. They don't have any creative control, so we should be fine. I like how in that context, you're not necessarily trying to evoke that pun. It's just that's the natural way the conversation would go. Like that's the natural next point that you would make, but you can't make that point because you weren't even trying to force it. It just you can't help it now. You're stuck. You've ruined that phrase. We can't talk about it unironically anymore. Did we get that toad? I think we did. Is there a toad back here? I feel like I just saw a toad land over here. Could be wrong. There's a cannon. And it moves side to side depending on which side you're on, right? Yep, okay. I forget I'm not under a timer. I can do this relaxed. This is a much more annoying area to traverse, though, I'll admit. I hope that a lot of the toads are in close proximity to one another. Okay, that block. I can hit that block. Now I gotta go all the way back up here. Yeah, this could be very annoying. But to be honest with you, Minecrafter, I would rather them go with Sony than Disney. As it stands right now. 20 years ago? Absolutely not. 20 years ago, after watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I see completely different Disney, to be honest. Okay, that block is weird. What am I supposed to do with that? 20 years ago, though, I think I would have very much been happy to have a Disney Zelda movie. After watching the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I honestly can't believe that those were Disney movies at one point. It's a little weird to me. Like, there's no way on earth Disney would start a movie like they did Pirates of the Caribbean 4? Is it 3? Oh, yeah. If they do the Zelda movie right, I think $1 billion is in the bag. I mean, like, the thing is, too, they either need to do a Minecraft movie situation where it's so bad and so memeable that people watch it. I would be very sad if that's the route they want to take, if they want to make money that way. Or they go the route of, like, this is the greatest movie of all time route. Those are the two routes they have. If the movie's mid, like it's not bad, but it's not necessarily good, then that's when they're not gonna make money. Like, no matter what, they're making money. Alright, that's a weird order. I don't really get that. Try hammering the cannonballs? Oh, that's a good idea. Probably could destroy the cannon, couldn't I? Alright, that was easy. No, I mean, like, when I say a video Minecrafter, I'm never gonna make a video just why paper jam is paper jam. If I made a video on paper jam, it would be why paper jam is better than brothership, or why brothership is better than paper jam. In that regard, the only time that I feel like I've ever made a video about one game, not in comparison to another game, that I was satisfied with was the Splatoon videos. Okay, I'm confused. Do I just fly? Okay, that's weird. Now, I have considered doing that before. Or the Paper Mario video, is it that good? That type of video. I've considered doing both of those before. I've considered making there was one I had the other day. There was an idea I had for a video. It was why game is perfect. What game was that? Oh, it was Odyssey. I don't think I could at this point. It's too old of a game. I don't think people, unless I had a really interesting thumbnail or take in the title, I don't think people would be as inclined to click on my video, but they clicked on my Splatoon video. You know, that's not like a super relevant topic anymore. But why Odyssey is a perfect game. And that video, the same with the Splatoon video, I wouldn't really complain about the game. Because I have no complaints about Odyssey, to be honest. So I'm not completely sure of it, so can someone give me an opinion of it? An opinion of what? I'm back. Primal Pixar is done, okay. As long as you don't utterly disrespect Brothership, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I've never played Brothership. So I wouldn't know. I wish I had. Odds are I missed a toad, guys. I made it all this way. Unless there's a toad on this little balcony over here. I've missed a toad. Please be a toad. Nope, okay. We've missed a toad, guys, somewhere. We, not me, we missed a toad. And I'm very disappointed. Could be down here. Check the map. If an area has a toad icon. Okay, will it do it in this? Okay, it's back this way then, I guess. First area has the toad. Crazy toads. You would prefer I utterly respect it, yeah. I wanted to play that game. I bought the game. I had the game. I've never played it though. I've been waiting to stream it. Let's hammer the cannon. It's gotta be controlled by a toad. There was a toad here. That's gotta be where it is, right? I remember seeing a toad. Oh, it's probably the block, isn't it? How do you hit that block? That's over there. It's the block that's floating, I know it. That's what it is. How do you hit that? Like, if I go up immediately, maybe I fly to it from the other side? Use the... My goodness. I'm glad you're here tonight, buddy. These streams, they heavily rely on backseat gamers sometimes. So stupid. Well, that wasn't the toad, sadly. I do feel like I remember seeing a toad over in this area, though. Maybe it's in the ground. These little puffs. Is this what this is? Goodness, can I? Okay, that one's got to destroy it. Okay. Good job. Thank you very much, buddy. You're a buddy. Link tries to introduce himself and talk to the old man. He ignores him and continues carving something. There's gotta be an old man in the movie. Mark my words. Like, things that have to happen in the Zelda movie, in my opinion. The Zelda... I think the only thing, in my opinion, that absolutely has to happen in the movie, in my opinion, for me to be satisfied, Link has to go and pull the Master Sword. It's gotta be like an epic moment. You know, that's a good point, Lucky. How do you freeze paper? Because it's like the paper's already a solid. Paper's already a solid, so like... I don't even know what he's talking about. No. I guess that's true. But I was thinking in more of the context of, like, if they can move as a solid, like Paper Mario characters, for instance, they're able to move around, but they're a solid. They're not a liquid, they're not like a semi-solid, they're not squishy, they're just paper. Freezing it would it not hinder the way they move? Like, you'd have to get it really, really cold before the paper character would ever notice that they had restriction moving, right? I'm sure it would happen eventually, because that's like, you know, like Minecraft said, it is just a condensing of molecules, so you condense it so much, eventually there would be a difference, but like, you don't know who you're picking on, Shy Guy. I am very annoyed. I'm confused. I am so confused. What is this attack? Of course, of course. Can't stand it. Man, these guys, these little Shy Guys. You see how smart Shy Guys are, guys? Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Shy Guys are the smartest Mario enemy. No doubt. They are the most clever. By a very long shot. Of course, you don't have any bros points. I think I'd have the same effect as a human being. The movement would just become very stiff. After he explains all that, the man finally stops, turns to Link and says the line, "Link, give Link a sword," then disappears. Yeah, for me, I think the only thing that absolutely I'd want in the Zelda movie would be a moment of Link pulling the Master Sword out of the pedestal. The Great Deku Tree, honestly, as cool as he would be in the movie, and as awesome as a reference to that would be, I feel like you could technically get away with not having him. However, not having him would be a big missed opportunity. There's going to be a lot of fan service, I feel like. Because if Nintendo's making it, they're pretty faithful to their games. From the movie, at least from what I've seen from the Mario movie, they didn't like. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm very excited to hear the score for the movie. Do we know who's doing the music for the movie, honestly? Paper Mario and his people have an advantage where they'd actually be immune to freezing solid unless they were soaked in water. That's a good point. We don't. Okay. Man, if they announced Hans Zimmer or John Powell doing the music, even the newer one that's become quite popular, Ludwig Gorgensen or whatever his name is. He did The Mandalorian. I think he's had some pretty good stuff, honestly. I'm very excited, though. Whoever they do... Why? I mean, Luigi needed it, but, like... You needed it more, Paper Mario. It sure would be awesome, though, if... Hello, Spiral. Welcome. Like, if the score is any bit like the Mario movie, that score, I will be thrilled. These Shy Guys are very annoying. Like in the trailer, if they show off like they did with the Mario movie, where they show off a slowed, epic version of like Song of Storms, or like dun da da dun da dun dun dun. Like the way that the Zelda theme isn't mixed in with Tears of the Kingdom type music. Like if they did anything like that, that would be so cool. But yeah, after the cast, I feel very, very confident in the movie. And the thing is too, I had confidence in the movie as long as they didn't cast an A-list or like they didn't cast like a super famous actor. Like they casted just random people, which they kind of did. But they went a step further than that, and they actually managed to cast random people who looked the part. Paper Mario's cheering them on, it's funny. Paper at absolute zero would be a black hole. Like, you mean it would be... Oh! Yeah, I guess it would be condensed so much that it would succeed the weight. That's actually funny to think about. That you could put something into a freezer and accidentally create a black hole if the freezer was too powerful. Garth has a new genie wish. I wish my uncle's fridge was cold enough to make his food turn into a black hole. But not the fridge itself. Like, the fridge is safe. Like, the fridge can't be consumed by the black hole. And so there's just a black hole inside of the fridge. Absolute Zero has no energy. Hang on, I gotta look at this. Absolute Zero has no energy. It's meant to only be possible when no matter exists. Oh. Your microwave is like that? Microwaves sure are funny. You think about them. I saw something funny that they talk about, like, you know, when you go get an x-ray, and there's always those memes of, like, the doctors. The x-ray is perfectly safe. You have nothing to worry about. And then it's doctors as soon as the x-ray gets turned on, and they're running out of the room as fast as they can. You've seen those memes. Well, I saw a funny take on it the other day. Is like, the reason doctors do that is because one, x-ray is harmless, but getting an x-ray every single day, multiple times a day, will very, very likely have a negative effect. And so they just avoid every one. I had never thought of it that way, but that made a good point. Which, once they said it, it seemed like so obvious. It was just so stupid. Okay, so it's like a fast thing. It almost explodes when you put something in there for more than 3 minutes. My microwave is very weak. It is not a very strong microwave at all. You can have sometimes you can heat stuff up in just a few seconds, and then sometimes even a normal plate of food will take a really long time to heat up. It's funny. Like, it'll still be really cold. Like, I know microwaves are weird like that, but the microwave I have right now is much different than my previous microwaves. The previous one we had. Oh, Mario, fancy meeting you here. I'm here to research the summit of Mount Burr. People try to think this is all new paper terrain is coming from. Pardon me for a moment. Hey, you, over there, any movement? No, sir, nothing in particular, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. Well, I wouldn't expect it to be easy to crack this case. Would have got to have gumption, moxie, and stick to itiveness. And you've got to give 110%, am I right? Yeah, you're right. You had one that would only heat the outside of food. That's funny. just an oven. I'll be honest, we have a
Mamma mia.
He's just throwing stones. He's trying, guys, the Shy Guy is trying to stone Paper Mario. He doesn't understand that paper beats rock. Alright, revive Mario. Next shop we come to, we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Do you ever think you would ever play... I don't even know what that game is. Probably not. But, I mean, it depends. If I had all the time ever, I would dedicate my life, if I had all the time ever, which, you know, at that point, wouldn't really have to dedicate my life, I would just do it. I would play every video game and listen to every song ever. Those would be the two goals that I would do. It wouldn't even be to read every book or watch every movie. It would be those two. Alright. That Shy Guy hit Paper Mario from behind. How did he not get tripped? I don't know. I'm an enigma? How am I an enigma? That's a fun word. Enigma. How am I an enigma? Rin's blind is an enigma. Yeah. Paper gets wet in the snow. He turned his back to us. It's a dead end over there, I'm afraid. I did see Toad wandering around, though. So what was this way? I think this was just... Yeah, this was just going back. I don't think we want to go that way. We're gonna go this way first. I left for a bit. I always feel like I missed you talking when I was gone. I always feel like I missed talking to... I always feel like I missed you talking to me when I was gone. Oh, like I was talking to you and you didn't hear me? Because you were gone? No, I can't think if I said anything that concerns you specifically. Welcome back, though. Man, I can't wrap up my head around it. My only Luigi in Paper Mario, whatever, good to see you. I can't read tonight. Say, maybe you can help me out. I was up here doing research and I discovered something pretty strange. There's a doctor. Will you help me figure out what's going on here? I can even offer you a small reward. Yeah, we'll help the Toad. We will help the Toad. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Awesome. Hang on. Yep. I was doing it right. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay then. This changes things. I can't push it from behind. Usually, I feel like these puzzles are designed where you can still push stuff from behind. You know, does anybody here know that movie, It's a Wonderful Life? I feel like it's a fairly well-known movie. I don't know. The actor in that movie that plays the main character. It's funny, back then movies they were made, the actors would put on a fake accent. And it was done so that the actors felt more like, I can't remember if it was like foreign or exotic or something. It was like some reason they wanted actors to have that accent in movies. It wasn't like a made-up accent. Like, no one really used it to that extent. Like, I'm sure people didn't sound too much off, but like, there's not like any real specific place in the world. I think it was called like the transatlantic or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But the actor in It's a Wonderful Life, cannot remember his name. He did the accent, and to me, it's always such a funny voice. It's like one of those voices that I remember forever. I've never seen an outtake from the movie, and the way that he was speaking in the outtake, it was just like funny to me, because like no one talks like that. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. He made a solid pixel. I'm excited. You made a perfect primal pixel art. All right. Excited for that. Got a lot of beans. Anyway. So there's something. I'm confused. Is it not here that I get up? Hang on, let me look at the map. Zoom out. Might zoom in. Okay, this is weird. It's like so complicated. I finally got a second floor in Animal Crossing houses, but now I owe over 1 million bells. Goodness gracious. I saw a funny theory the other day that in the Animal Crossing universe, humans are an extinct species. And so the animals put together like a sanctuary for the human to live in. And they just provide it with whatever it wants. And they try to give it like a very like natural environment, what they think a human's natural environment. So it's like, that's why they give it debt. That's why they give it like 1,000 meaningless tasks to complete. Give it work. And that's why the island has Tom Nook's can't pass fence around it. You can't leave the island without going to their destinated locations. You have to have the approval from the Dodo Airlines before anybody can come or anyone can go. Man, I think I've only caught like 1 or 2 scorpions in my entire time playing that game. Obviously, it went straight to bladders. But I have to catch another one now because we have a new island. Hang on, can't wait for PPPPP, perfect pixel art in place for the phase of Rin memes for Primal. Alrighty then. Technically that would be PPIP for the P of RNM4P. Or I guess F. Sorry, I was saying PPIPFTPORMFP. There we go. Sorry. For some reason, I still wanted to read. For some reason, I still wanted to read 4. Alright. We should check out my island sometime. My island. Someone tipped us off about a suspicious activity on the summit, so we're up here investigating. Alright. Do. Oh, it's more of this. Guys, remember how bad I was at this? Like, just the other week? Why do you do it, game? Why do you do it? Hang on. Gotta hit that from the top. Okay. As long as I'm careful with it. I suppose I do want to shoot up here. Alright, so I guess I do want to launch across. Oh, that is stressful. I can't believe I did it. Inter would be yelling at you about how bad you are if he was here. He would. I know people don't like this game, but from your gameplay, it looks like every other Mario and Luigi game. To be honest, I've only played 2. This is my favorite one. It is better than Superstar Saga, at least in my opinion. I know that opinion could very well change. To me, it's just more balanced. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Fun. Land on this one. Alright. We did it. And I don't think I really failed. As far as things go. Alright, this arrow was telling us to go here. Hello! Hang on, I don't know how to say that. Here, just a second. Welcome, Elias. Welcome. You can tell me if I pronounced that right. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. How's it been going? Let's see. When was the last time you were here? Have you changed your name? Granted, it's just so bad that he makes the bad Paper Jam seem decent. No changes in your name? Well, Man, I do not recall. I apologize. The last time you were here. This is not good, guys. Hey, let me look at your channel activity. I can see the last time you were here. Okay, you've never been here before on that account. Are you sure you've been here before? It was on a Paper Mario stream. Man, that was probably over a year ago, to be honest. Welcome back. Glad you could join us. Sorry I don't remember the name. I try. The original Paper Mario, like Paper Mario 64. That's been over like, man, my goodness. That was essentially my first stream, so 18 months? Okay. I wasn't even sure how many months it was. After it goes over a year, I completely lose track of time. That's crazy. Welcome back. I guess YouTube doesn't keep channel activity for over a year on someone's profile. I remember you talking about video game music in one video. Yeah. Yep. Man, you're about it. You are truly an OG. Garf was around for the 64 era, the Paper Mario 64 era. So I have to go back and look through streams to know exactly, to know whether or not you were there before Garf. But you were right around the same time. You despise bad Wi-Fi. Why are fans going so crazy? Man, you remember that one? That's crazy. Yeah, I delisted the original version of that. I'm pretty sure. I have to go check. That might still be up. I made a remake of that one. Let me see. Is the original still public? I don't even remember. Did I leave it up? No, it's up. Okay. It's still... the original is still available. But I redid the video because I liked it enough, but I feel like I didn't really do a good job of it the first time. So, yeah. The original plan for this channel was... we try to keep it a little bit clean, so if, you know, mind the language a little bit. But then you stuck to Mario video. Man, that is... you do know what my original plan for the channel was. You probably have seen Minecrafter. He's in a lot of Zelda video comment sections. To be honest, you could probably go to any video talking about Tears of the Kingdom, and you'd probably find him somewhere. From what I've heard, from what he's told me. But yeah, my original plan was just random stuff. I didn't really have a plan for anything. Well, yeah, Minecrafter is the biggest SMG4 fan I know, so that's crazy. The connections. What's the goal of up here? I guess nothing? You don't do the Zelda arguments often anymore. We did it. Alright. What made you come back, Elias? Were you going through removing old subscriptions? Were you looking for some streams and I popped up? I had an argument with you once. You said only 2/5 people are fans of Glitch, knows SMG4. You saw me on your feed. That's funny. It is quite funny you would know Minecrafter from an argument. Like, yeah, I remember you. We had an argument together. You like channels that post random stuff? Well, thank you very much. I wish it would work out more for just complete randomness, because I'd probably have a lot more. But in the pursuit of trying to live off YouTube, it is a more the better strategy to keep the stuff more consistent. Although I am a lot more random with my shorts, and the streams are just completely random. There's no consistency with streams. I'm gonna assume jump is the best thing, but we're gonna do bombs anyway. Have not fought these guys yet, so I'm gonna assume they're pretty strong. Yeah, they tanked all of that. Hang on. Maybe, but Rin doesn't like it. Hang on. Yeah, I just don't like any of it, to be honest. We have a glitch production channel in our Discord. I'm the only one that uses it daily. Most people here use it when a new digital circus episode releases. Yeah, Minecrafter really advocated for that channel. I still feel like it's too specific to be in just normal channels. I feel like it should fall into just the category of TV and movies. Or we should make a category that overheads all indie animation, but there's not really any other indie animation I want other than Digital Circus, to be honest, so it would be kind of unfair to do that. Awesome. That's a good move if you can time that well. I finally figured that out. That's your favorite show from Glitch? The end of the world has begun. No, if Minecrafter was annoying, he would be banned. Mark my words. But it just so happens that Minecrafter isn't annoying, as it would turn out. Very rarely, in fact, practically only one guy has ever been annoying. To be completely honest with you, I rarely ever have to get rid of anybody. and then not mention who. It was, you might have been here for the few streams. It was not that long ago. What was that channel? It was like, they kept coming back with different names, different accounts, like Sega Saturn, Sonic Sega Playhouse. I can't remember what it was. They just started spamming randomness. And I don't usually mind that, but it was randomness that kind of pushes the limit, and it was randomness that got to where the point that it was actual spam, which is usually pretty light around here. These guys are like impossibly powered up. Well, that's one of my biggest pursuits, I guess, when making the channel, was that I wouldn't have a toxic community. I'm glad you feel the kindness. We've essentially turned this place into what we call a company. We are indeed crazy. I had a grammar error outside of typing. What did I say? Field? Did I say field? Surely, You're gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna have to hear what I said. Surely, I did not say that. Alright, we need to save. It's been a while since we've saved. Intername is not here to remind us.
Oh yeah.
These guys are kind of annoying to fight, I gotta be honest. They're just too strong. Like, they make the fight go on too long. Even with the bros moves. We're doing normal. I can do this normal. I don't have to have easy mode on these. Apparently I do. Okay, I did not realize it would change that much. That's wild. Never mind. Going back. Well. I don't know, I just feel like it's offensive, it's kind of inappropriate. I don't know, I can't really give you, like, too many reasons, Lucky. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. 71. It did 71 damage, you guys. I want to avoid those guys at all costs. Walter White. Gumball. I love Gumball. I cannot wait to watch the new series. I'm waiting, though. I'm waiting to watch it with my cousin next time I'm with him. We're gonna binge it all in a row. I do want to watch it, though. I love the series of Gumball. I will say that is a pretty wild list. I'll agree with that, Spiral. That is a very funny list. I don't like that. Too many Shy Guys. I'm the only Shy Guy here. Of course. Okay, well. No, I hope Kane doesn't get one. I don't want Kane to be a villain. That's such an obvious way to go. Making Kane if Kane does become the villain, there's not a single person who did not see that coming. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like if that is the case, why did Gooseworks just straight up say, yeah, it's inspired by AM, very heavily inspired by AM? Like that's just literally just giving away the ending if that's the case. I don't know. Oh, come on, I hate these beetle bug things. Gonna be honest, I kind of have a hot take with Mr. Puzzles. I don't know. I think his name shouldn't be Mr. Puzzles. I think that's kind of a bad name. At least for the character that I know, from what I've seen. I haven't watched beyond the movie. He never really makes much puzzle. He's just sort of a manipulative guy. In my opinion, I think the Adware was a much cooler name for the guy. To be completely honest with you. Like, you told me that was what people called him before we had a name, right? I feel like that's a much cooler name. Especially for a villain. Mr. Puzzles could be just an old grandpa character, to be honest. To me, Mr. Puzzles sounds like a Goomba or a Toad you meet. You know? I don't know. The real Puzzles was the friends we made along the way, indeed. Indeed, Garf. How is the guy still alive? All right. We have to fly over top of this. Come on, Paper Mario. You had to do it, didn't you? There we go. I hate these guys. These are the worst enemy in the game. They just take so long to fight. You just realize? What do you just realize? Since I have to go on a plane, and planes are one of my biggest fears. Uh-oh. That's not good, Garf. It's 7 p.m. for you. It is 10 p.m. for me. It is pixel time, isn't it? I guess I could leave battles, but I'm gonna get the XP. It's gonna make the game easier in the long run. A lot of issues I face, honestly. For you, it's 10 p.m. There's always one that survived for no reason. Alright. We're gonna go do pixel art here. I'd like to get to this heart block over here though and save. If I'm capable of that. Alrighty. Let's save. Let's get this on. Yeah, I'm gonna need XP in the long run, Snivy. I am. It'll help me with the final boss. When it comes time to fight Frankly, I'll be more confident. Alright, let's get back in Animal Crossing. Alright, let me save this one more time. Close it out. I've gotten much more used to moving around stuff. Let's go with Kermit. I like Kermit when I do pixel art. Trading positions has become much easier as streams have gone on. It's more natural for me to move from one screen to the next. Streaming in general has become much more casual. If you go back and watch early 64 and 1000 Year Door streams, I was quite nervous in all of them. You can see that. I didn't know what I was doing. And I mean that two ways. I didn't know why I was doing it. And I didn't know what I was doing. Alright. Hello, Lazy Kirby. Welcome. Did someone say Kirby? Maybe. Kirby. Did someone say row? How many likes? We got 8. row. I'm glad you liked the stream, Elias. Alright. Let me get this. Here it is. Alright. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, Carlan. Surprisingly, I don't think that one's going to be near impossible. Alright. Some of them have been quite hard. Did someone say pixel art? Because I did, and I'm making Rin say it too. Pixel art. Thank you, Elias. Notifications are very important according to ComCom. So look at this, guys. We got 7. We got 17 more slots, and then I guess I can undo these 3, if we really, or these 4. So I got 21 more slots, and then we're full. We will have done everything. Hello, Wumpa, welcome. Alright, have a good sleep, Elias. Can't believe a real OG has returned. Insane. Have a good night. Alright. We need a weird, slightly bluish green color. Yep, that's where it is. I hate these colors, Carlan. To be completely frank with you. When you pull out these colors, these are the ones I don't know. I cannot figure these out. What is that shade? It's more white. But if I make it more light, it becomes too light. And then if I make it any bit darker, it becomes too dark. I think that's it there. I don't know, it's still lighter. It's still lighter than that. I think that's it there. I don't know. I mean, you appeared in the 64 streams. I guess someone who was around in the early days that reappeared. Like, you weren't with us through all the time, I guess. So I guess maybe the term OG wouldn't apply, but something would apply. Yeah, you didn't make them super accurate, but you still did a lot more accurate than I thought. Future former president. They'd be even worse. Alright, well, we got those 3. Now, we need a... What even is that? Like a gray. But it's kind of a greenish gray. So we're going to go to the same slot. We're going to come down. It's lighter than that. It's in for repairs, the blue bus. Good burger indeed. I think that's it there. Alright, this goes down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. What do you hate, Garth? Oh, Streamlabs. No kidding, Spiral. No kidding. I feel the same way. Minecrafter, when he likes something, he goes all in. It needs to be lighter. It's still more gray than that. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. Now we need a brown, which is that's orange. This 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, hang on. There's been some mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then it goes 1, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is too high. What did I miscount? That's still 3. This is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it was because I counted where the last one went wrong. Hang on, just undo all of it. Wow, we're the only people that know Spiral plays Hollow Knight. That's insane. Oh yeah, only one tonight too because of complexity and how special Primal is. Primal is very indeed very special. Primal Roar. Which means this one was off. Which means that's all off. I like how I don't even notice it. Alright. No, whoops, flip that around. Alright. The blue is a little bit darker. I think it might be even darker than that, so we'll change that as soon as we get this added. It's crazy to me. I just think about it all the time. It's like, it's one of those thoughts that I'm plagued with that almost all time. It's how different things would be if any singular choice had not been made. Like everyone who's here right now. everything that had to happen had to happen. And here I am, making Primal Roar in pixel art. I know I've said this a lot. Oh, you're going to bed, George? Already. Take care. Have a good night. Alright, take care, Spiral. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. Gashnal Nard. Alright, this almost goes all the way over. But it goes back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. And then that goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes down, and it goes over here. Alright. Up here is a color we do not have yet. And it is basically this green, just darker. Pretty much the same shade. Awesome. There's something about these primal colors, to me, that just scream nostalgia. I don't know why. Like, the landscape of that level in the game, to me, is just so... Oops. Alright. We're getting it little by little. Is this purple the same? Practically the same. Might need a little adjustment, but we'll see. Alright, I think that's mostly it. Now this green... actually, that green could be a little more gray. And I guess if I make it more gray, it needs to also be a little bit darker. Alright. One, two, three, four, 5. You know, it's... I forgot to say this earlier. It just come back to my mind. I was thinking about music streams. Then I was thinking about the music open image we send, which is a reference to 1984. I was thinking... Or I was gonna say, the way that I'm imagining the characters in the book is that guy. Like, in my head, that's how he looks. Thought you all might find that humorous. Alright. When I'm picturing Rin frustrated, I always imagine a primal clip suddenly popping it out of nowhere. Okay, this is a new green. I don't have this green yet. And that would be this green here, which leans more on the blue side. The Winston is just the guy at the calendar, and Julia is the girl saying the words. That's it. That's how I imagine it. Exactly. I didn't get to mention that that's also Julia. Gotta say though, very glad. Yeah. You could have watched a bomb go off. Calm. You could have sat there and just let it happen. Very glad you talked me out of doing anything special centered around the book. Didn't fully understand the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, it's one of those books that I'll only read once. I highly doubt I will ever pick it up again. Maybe. I don't know. Although I will say I'm excited to see the conclusion because it's raised a lot of I enjoy philosophy, and the book has been very heavy in philosophy. And so to that degree I will say I've enjoyed that aspect of it. I do hope that it delivers on the questions that it's raising, I guess. I'm very excited to see how the book answers the questions that it's throwing in your face, I guess. Not necessarily lore questions. I'm sure it's gonna do those. It'd be weird if it never did answer anything. But the conclusion has got to include some sort of answer to... Okay, Carlan. Is something off here? This thing is suddenly much longer than it needs to be. How tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is this so long? That is not supposed to be that long. What? When did I make it that much taller? All of this needs to go. Oh no. The end of okay. What have you been thinking of the book in general so far? Yeah. I mean, I have highly enjoyed the philosophy aspect of it. I will admit that. I've never read a dystopian whatever genre. I don't think I've even really watched what you would consider a dystopia, I guess. Okay, I'm confused. What is this? Kermit the Frog is so confused. I love the way that Quality remixed that in the video that he made. The Kermit the Frog is so confused. It's like he's truly rapping. Okay, I think that's it there. Who will Gru be tonight? That's the question. It is. It is indeed the question. Who is Gru tonight, Garf? Do you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am still riding the height of Blue Bus Ruckus. I'm still geeking out about it. It has not worn off at all. I don't know what you're saying, just a random person. You have a way of speaking like a certain type of nonsense. The Beyond rap battle is it's awesome. I mean, every aspect of the game, Garv, is pretty much perfect. I gotta say, every aspect of the game pretty much delivers. There's not anything that's like half done or like you managed to give the game so many different styles. Like it's so crazy to me how much variety the game has. I will say, Carlan, you've been using this weird pink color. This has been a weird color for me to try to find. You've used this in multiple of them. A lot of pixel arts. You continuously use this color. I have no clue, really, how to match it completely. I just sort of guess, and sometimes works. It's like a pink brownish. I don't know. Oh, no worries, Token. People get busy. I got stream early and then got caught up on a bunch of other things. Nah, no worries. I understand. People get busy. No, never apologize for missing stream. But yeah, expect more of a deep, opinionated discussion later about the book. It's very, very likely that I will have a lot to say about it when I've finished. Or soon after. It's definitely one of those things that I would make a video about if it was, well, first, if it was actually something I'd be capable of making a video about and not breaking my own rules, and second, if I made a book review channel or discussion or whatever. You know, that's what's cool, though, is that there is now a place, regardless of whether or not I make a video, that I can discuss stuff and have it be discussed. You know? Every so often I just go silent. Working on pixel art. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it best when Carlan designs it in such a way to where you don't have to count. You can kind of just see references and you're able to just keep going along one continuous line. Alright. I accept your apology, Token Bat. You are forgiven of all your transgressions. I promise. Oh, I'm having a great time, Snivy. I hope you're enjoying stream. If I wasn't having fun on stream, I would not stream. Expect sparrows. Indeed. Expect sparrows, guys. Big warning. Expect them. You should have expected sparrows. I love the way that Aiden Quality said that line. I don't know. I never know what to call him. I don't know if I want to use his real name or his internet name. I never know. It always feels weird. Man, Carlan, I worry this might have too many colors. So what am I using? I'm using this. That's this. This is 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 this. I'm not using this. So let's use this for that weird orange. I'm sure you didn't mess it up, but I always get nervous. It always comes down to like 2 or 3, and I'm always like, oh, are there enough? Because now you're using the max amount now. You're not holding back anymore. I hope that when Tears of the Kingdom eventually comes back next year, we bring back the modded Portal 2 joke. Yeah. Did I? You know what? I never did finish Tears of the Kingdom. I completely forgot I didn't finish that game. I've had in my mind Hollow Knight. I forgot there was a second game that I didn't finish. Well, I guess if... Okay, let's say that I am able to just keep streaming as many days as I am right now. Moving forward. I guess I could just use one of the days for Tears of the Kingdom. Frank was one of the first jokes you were supposed to do with the company. You have nostalgia for it. Yeah, the only game that I want to stream that I never did officially finish, I want it to be Paper Mario 64. So we gotta finish Tears of the Kingdom. I did beat for Frank. I still don't get it. I seem to miss every major inside joke. Garf, that's because you invent most of them, to be honest. A lot of very prominent inside jokes wouldn't exist without you. Just making them up out of thin air. You just sit around randomly and you're like, you know what? Roll your cream. That's it. That's the future, guys. This is the future. Alright, so we know we're using that orange. Are we using this? We are. Are we using this? Hang on. Is this? It is. This color is here. This red is here. This yellow's here. This is white. I have to have white. And this is gray. And we still have Mario's red. We still have 3 shades of red, or 2 shades of red, a new shade of blue, and a new shade of green that needs to be made. And another shade of brown. We're gonna have to cut back on colors. TOTK 2026. You can think of like 1 or 2. Yeah, you invented too many colors this time. There's 3 shades of red. I can't make 3 shades of red. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna substitute a brown for his shoes, and I'm gonna darken the red that we have, and that'll be what we use for his shirt. We'll hit a middle ground. How about that? That sound good? That way we don't really have to sacrifice anything. We don't have to, like, completely match another color. They kind of... The colors... Red makes up very little of the thing, in my opinion. And this will also be his shirt and hat. So his hat starts 2 over. So it starts here. 1, 2... Hang on. Alright, that's his hat. And I have to have black. And that goes down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep, that's lined up. That is correct. I think. Yep. Because that goes there. And this goes up there. Then that connects. That pokes out. This runs across here. Here. My eye is there. But for real though, in that image that we use for music streams, is that actually the characters? Is that some guy's illustration of the characters? Or is that just a meme of random people that are supposed to be a joke on that book? Like, is that actually someone's interpretation of the characters? I'm curious. I forgot to ask that. But yeah, too many colors here. Alright, that goes there. Nope. Hang on. Nope. Again, that's wrong. Alright. Lovely, lovely stream tonight. It's been a good one. Just to be okay. Well, it's now my interpretation of characters. I think I'm done with the stuff I was doing for the night. If the person tries to get me to do more, I might just yell at them. I want to focus on stream now. Poor token back, guys. Tell them that Rin says no. Like, say it in that manner too. Rin says no. No. Bjorn says no.
The token will watch the stream, and he will enjoy it.
I worry that Bjorn's voice is too similar to Grof's. Because Grof is like right there with it. The only difference is Bjorn has a slight accent. I've tried to give him like...
I don't agree.
Like, what is the actor that plays the, Qui-Gon Jinn? Liam Neeson, I think. What is his accent? Like, what would that be? That's the accent that Bjorn would have. If I could cast a famous actor, it would be casting him as Bjorn. What accent is that? That's the accent that Bjorn has. That was an interesting watch. What did you watch? Don't forget to floss. I do need to floss. Yellow accent? Surely not, right? You're joking. You're joking. Digital Age has burnt that meme into me. Alright. The 1 minute and 37 Tuesday. What did you... I'm confused. That still doesn't... How did I never see that there was a 1 minute and 37 second Tuesday? Oh! Like an old music stream that only lasted a minute and 37 seconds? What happened in it? I'm confused. Alright, we have to have a green down here. For the grass. Try using that one first. You listen to a job simulator song. That's all I did? Try using that one first. Use the replacement I sent. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. A simplify. Oh, you fixed it. Okay. What's the difference here? I'm confused. What did you change? Well, let's go through it all one by one. Okay, the blue is the same as the overalls. Honestly, that's awesome. Because it matches the teal that I have with my channel. Teal is like right in here. Slightly more blue still. A little bit darker. A little bit darker still. Maybe we should react to that old music stream. You know, I tried to play Job Simulator the other day. It became free. Like a free trial. I couldn't do it. It was too weird. I don't know. The mechanics wouldn't start or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, you use the same color for that. You said, yeah, at the beginning. Listen to the song and ended without wanting. Without warning. Shoes, ground, and coin outline. Oh. Okay, so this orange color just becomes this brown. And it becomes slightly darker. Okay. That was a clever fix, because that's a color that's only used at one spot. There we go. Good old primal roar. We need to get one of those games where you do have to scream into the Wii U gamepad. And I'll play that, and I'll scream, and I'll do primal roar all stream long. No. I keep thinking of it. I don't know why my mind keeps going back to this. I guess I just like talking about stuff that I've had to deal with. No, when it said Julia, my actual first thought was Luca. Okay, this color, that's an original color. If the ASMR stream exhausted your voice, how could you possibly do a primal stream? Man, do I attempt it now? I give you a bunch of meme content, or do I wait and hype it up? I want to. You said that in order to trick me into doing it right now. Do I have the space for this? I'm confused. So I only needed one red. So let me go back through colors again. We are using this. We are using this. We're using this. We are using this. We're using this. We're using this. We're not using this anymore. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be the green. Why is there green in the middle of that down there? It should be brown. Alright, this is a weird green. This is one of those greens that's like... This is one of those green greens. You know what I'm talking about? Rolling greens. The Kirby greens. What is the Kirby song? Green Greens? Is that it? I couldn't remember what it was called exactly. It's a good one, if I remember correct. Like, that's like a really catchy Kirby... Like, it's a recurring tune that's in a lot of stuff, right? This is the green greens, though. Okay. You forgot to change the coin thingy. Yes! There we go. I'm always a bummer. Alright, we're using the red. We're using the yellow. The white. Let's go ahead and make sure all of these spaces... I think this has white. This has white. Yeah, you can see that. Hang on. That's supposed to be... that. You can see up there on the board where white needs to go. The one that's displayed. Alright. Only one thing left. And it's like the sign. I forgot, why was it the third to last Color Splash stream grayscaled? Because I was colorblind. Remember? Why did you put that white pixel there? The white pixel where? Where did I put one? There's not supposed to be one. In Mario's shirt? Oh. I just misclicked, I guess. Sorry. Alright, so let's start on this side then. Are we using this color? Yes. Are we using this color? Is this? It is, okay. We are using white. We are using yellow. We are using red. We're using the brown. We're using the purple. We're using the blue. We're using the green. We're using this. We're using this. We're using this. We are using... Where's this? Oh, that's the sign. Okay. We're using this. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. We aren't using this. That's why you gotta go through it. Alright, this is a weird red, dark brown color. Not entirely sure what this color is supposed to be. But it's definitely brown there. Never seen this in my life. This is completely new. You know what? I don't know why I don't just have Carlan design an entirely new logo for me. He'd invent a new color that would forever be associated with my channel. What do you think of the new colors update, Ren? The version is color 7.1. Not bad. The only thing that I'm confused about is the green that, or the color, not the green, that goes inside of this thing here. It's like a brown. But I don't have that brown to use. It goes in here. And it goes up here. There have been 7 whole editions already. Well, I mean, even if not, it's still going to be 7.1. Whoa. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking here. I don't know. Because, like, I'm using this. I can't change this, can I? No. That'd be funny. When we get to the finale, it'll be the final color update, version 71. The final color will be invented, guys. We have witnessed the birth of over a billion different colors this summer. But the final color will be invented on the finale. What's funny is up there on this, it's the right color. But it's just see-through. I do not know what to do here. What do you want me to do here, Carlan? What do you think's the best move? Something's got to go in here. You're the Pixel Master. Remember when you were just trying to convey to me what to do through stream? And you got annoyed with that? You're like, let me just do it myself. And you just copy it. Right. I remember that Tuesday now. Use the brown used for the shoes and stuff. Okay. All right then. Well, there we go, guys. Ready to see what it looks like translated into the game? You ready? Not bad. That actually does pretty well. I'm impressed. There's a secret 71 in here, guys. Didn't even notice it until it gets translated. 71. Didn't even notice that was there. That's hilarious. Carlan snuck it in there. You just looked up a Minecraft statistic. What's the statistic? Anything you want to change? Anything you think we could change? That would be an improvement. The odds of getting a mending book from that's... No way. Is 1 out of 7,100. So it's 1 out of 7,100. That can't be real. No way that could be real. Alright then. Well, I guess we're good with this. What do I call it? Do I call it Primal Roar, I guess? Do I have enough space for Roar? I do. Primal Roar. Alright, I can add that light green pixel. Add a light green pixel in the left in the upper first step on the scaling. Okay. Add a light green pixel in the left in the upper first step of the scaling. So here, add one like that. Is that what you're talking about? Hello, Epic Sonic. Welcome. In between when it gets to pixels higher. Here? Okay. Good. Good old Primal Roar. Alright, guys, where do we put Primal Roar? I'm thinking below the Shy Guy. So it's memes kind of in the central line. It's directly below me, and then it's above me. That means that Bummer needs to be put down here, too. This is pretty epic, though. How does chat become yellow? Man, Carlan. The next two, or the next three pixel art, we're going to put one over here to balance Fox. We're going to put one here and one here. And that'll balance the whole thing. Everyone's yellow. I guess that makes sense, but how does everyone become yellow? That's what I should have asked. Is it just the screen is like yellow? profile pictures. That's what it is. It's another G Boogie night. Anyway, let's go sit on our stream campfire. Good old campfire stream, guys. Hey Ren, can we somewhat reorganize the pixel art so we have a big 4x4 space in the center, which would be later used for something? Okay, we can, but we do need to leave space for my villager to stand in a position that's sort of centered. Because if I stand off to the side, like here, you cut off stuff, and then the map cuts off even more. So you kind of need to put the villager in a position, even down here even, although upper pixels become hard to see. The more centralized I can put the camera, the better. Because like, when there's a photo mode, I don't think I can remove... Never mind, guys. Can I remove the guide? Okay, guys. Well... What luck is this? I mean, why was I ever trying to arrange the villager? Camera mode answers all our issues. Every issue's been solved. All right, let's arrange them. This fixes a ton of issues. So how do you want to do it? Is there like a pattern you want to do? Like company members in a row? Memes in a row? Because I enjoy organizing things. I've just sort of done it random at the time. For fun. But I will be happy to arrange stuff more orderly. I got a clip. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I hope to use it for something. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. When you said 4x4, I was actually thinking of 2x2. LOL. Okay. Token just changed my mind. You're right. I thought the most important thing is for there to be a big 2x2 space. Oh, you mean 2x2? Okay. Because Token said that, and then I thought, wait, really? Four by four would be too much. Wouldn't even be pixel art at that point. Can I bring the villager back? I can. It's hilarious I can just walk my little guy around in the photos. Gonna be honest, it's a little weird moving a character sometimes without the camera being stuck on them. Or moving with them. You're so used to that. I don't know. Anyway. Your scarf is yellow, indeed. It's like a second first game. Yeah. I guess this would kind of be what you would refer to as a second person game. Because first person is you're looking at the character, or you're seeing through the character's eyes. Third person is you're kind of glued behind him, viewing things, and then I guess second person is you're in front, but you're not technically in front. Second person's weird. How far up can I arrange the camera? I can't believe that it would go down one more to give a perfect view. I don't know how it came out as second first. I meant second person. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Alright, guys. We need 4x4 grid. I guess it's going to be this section here. And this is tough. Alright, we're going to do... I got an idea. I always dislike how disrespectful it looks to remove the pixel art off the ground. Makes me sad, but it's the easiest way. In fact, I don't know if there is a second way, to be honest. I think I could dig it with a shovel, but that just takes too much time. We just become tedious at that point. Alright, so 4x4 grid. Trying to think. I guess right here would be the best spot. So around this, I'm going to put the pixel arts around this. Company, hang on, company's definitely going to be at the top. And then frankly would go here. The corners, we will do the more full pixel arts, like the full squares. So this will be primal. Alright, then this will probably be lemon. We may move lemon down now that it can be more centered too. And then this will be a full square. What's a full square in, I guess, Bjorn. So we got two Bjorns beside each other. We'll move this one. Alright, we'll put the Forg and Growth here at the bottom. After I get this designed, we'll keep fixing it. Alright. So then, here in this corner, we need another more full inside joke. Did I make a 3x3? I mean, the space in here is 2x2, right? Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because it ends up with 2. It ends up with 4 space. I did it right, right? Alright. That one's full. What other full jokes? I guess Blue Bus. That's kind of more of a joke anyway. I guess Shy Guy. And then Bummer. Now, do we have a more full one to put up here? I don't think we do. Like, inside joke-wise. I guess I could use my logo. Everybody else is, everything else is somebody. We'll just put my logo here. Because I never did put that on there. I don't think I ever did put the logo down. Although we made it. This looks funny since the initial space you made was a perfect 3x3. Oh, yeah. I cut more out in order to make this. Alright, now let's look at this from the camera mode. Yep, that's pretty much centered with what I wanted, so. Now, around that, we're going to put the company members. So, we already have Fox, Twinny, Garth, Puddle, Baron, and Jadine. I hope Jadine shows back up. Alright, we'll put Waffle. Hang on, did we already have Waffle? We had Waffle over there already. We'll remove this one. Let's see. What if I tried to line them up? Well, I know for sure O is going to go here with Forg. I don't know if I could connect each company member to a meme. Garth definitely has to go next to Blue Bus, so let's move him. He had already requested that, I believe, in the past. This is some of my funnest stuff. I love organizing stuff. Unfunny, we'll go with the villain, so we'll put Unfunny here. We'll put ComCom above this. Buff Garf is still amazing. Starstream plays Job Simulator song, says, yeah. Does not elaborate further. The 5 steps to a stream to be remembered, Kami. Yep. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. I don't know if I'll play the full song or not, but... Alright, let's see. Above Frankly. What could go above Frankly? Well, what would be the most appropriate thing to put above Professor Frankly? I don't know. There's nothing that immediately screams Frankly, so just any company member will do. We'll come back to this. Okay. Bjorn. Oh, you know... If I swapped Blue Bus, Bjorn would be closer to unfunny. Like, as I do this, I'm going to continue to make improvements like this. Until we have the most optimal design. And then Blue Bus will go here. The Blue Bus. And then Garfin Buffer. There we go. The finale will beat Garf in pixel art quality and composition, but Garf will still be better humorously. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. You possibly could outdo it. I love that his hand like just sticks out like just a thumbs up. It's so funny. Is there anybody that we would immediately put next to Frog? Baron. Oh, what am I even thinking? What is this? When did I unlock Pro Designs? Okay, this is purely for designing clothing. I love how every day I discover something new that I had no idea about. Yeah, you're right, Baron. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I was thinking Splatoon. When I thought of Baron, I was thinking too much Splatoon. All right, let's go ahead and let's move Lemon more centered. I have moved Lemon so much. Why did I not think immediately, Baron? I'm Lemon. I could make a Fork shirt, but I could always make the Fairly shirt. That was always the dream. Alright, I think we've done a pretty good job. We gotta figure out how to put next to Primal and above Frankly and above my logo. Who are we missing? Let's move some people in. Let's go ahead and remove this outmost layer. Alright, who should go next to Shy Guy? Anybody specific come out? Oh, I forgot. 71 is an inside joke. That can go here. There we go. There we go. The Fairly should have been the AI logo across all of these. The Fairly shirt should have the AI logo across all of the time. Anyone Pacific? Yeah, the Pacific Ocean, guys. Anybody want to go to the Pacific Ocean with me? It could be cool. Alright, I'm getting overwhelmed. Let's see. My logo can go above Frankly, I guess. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it. Who could go above Primal Roar? Could put 20 up here, I guess. I know someone cooler than the Pacific Ocean, so no thanks. And who might that be? I think I know who you're talking about. So Lucky, what character or thing should I pixelify for you? Yeah, we need to put Lucky up here. I'm having a tough time with this. Let's just make it even. Let's just try to make it even. I think making it wider is better. So who do I not have down yet? Put Token Cooler back. We need to put 20. No, wait, it's 20. I think 20's over there. We need to put O back. No, I'm sorry. O's down there. I was confused. Quality. Need to put quality down. Who's next? George. Only place on Earth you could come and have a pixel art of yourself or your character be turned into stuff for stream. All right. Let's get some more stuff up here with my logo. Who's next? Enter name. Then even it out on this side. Anything you want to be next to specifically, ComCom? Let's see. Man, the more it would be cool if the more full ones could not be touching. I don't think there's an opportunity to do that, though. We'll just put this down then. Just a random person, no questions asked. Alright, Waffle. Where do we put Waffle? It's been evened out now. We still have to put Waffle. Have I missed anybody else? Is Waffle the only one that's not been put back? You know what? I think we're just going to remove my logo. I don't deserve to be on here. We're going to put Waffle up here. There we go. Now, any changes you want me to make to this? Anybody that needs to be swapped? Back attorney at law as well. You're collecting nicknames. Nicknames are collectible from this year. I just finally picked them up. The Token Cooler future president of attorney at law. So when Token Bat gets in office, we're gonna put through a order that terms can last longer and that a president can just run again immediately after. Because don't we have a rule that they couldn't just immediately rerun? As of right now, when Token gets in, we'll repeal that rule, and he could just run an infinite amount of times. Hello, O. Welcome. You know what? You're right, O. It is an O right now. You are correct about that. Yeah, you're gonna... I was thinking, out of all the Bummer Saga characters, by far the most marketable and producible into a stuffed animal is you. Your pixel... not pixel... Your Bummer Saga character is by far the most appealing to me, at least. If I could have a plush of any of the characters, I think I'd want to have an O. I gotta be honest. ComCom would be up there. ComCom would be pretty funny. Frankly's not bad either. Same with a Shy Guy and a Frog. Forg and Growth would need to be more like a figurine. Like I imagine them more like amiibos. And Token's kind of like keychains and coasters and stuff like that. That's kind of more of how I imagine it. Well, and Travis. We have Travis. And Bjorn. Travis and Bjorn would be pretty good. The baby polar bear and Bjorn and Bjorn Jr. would be like a plush set. Like, you know, the ones that have like little magnets inside and they sort of stick together. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they would be. Scratch not even Paper Murnio is full. No. Travis is just absolute cinema guy, and Bjorn is from a picture we found online. Well, I guess the design. Hang on just a second. We're gonna react. We're gonna watch that 2-minute Tuesday stream here in a minute. Hang on. By the way, Rin, do a pixel art yet tonight? If so, what was it? I did Primal. Here, let me go ahead and go back to photo mode. Oh, wait. I can indeed move the camera, just not much. So I do need to arrange it mostly centered. There we go. What epicness this has been. If we do 4 more, we'll be able to fill the corners in. And we'll have a perfect little grid. Well, lovely as always. Let's go ahead. Let's watch. I don't know if I want to play the full song. We'll see. If it starts singing with the voice, I'm gonna turn it off. If it's instrumental, maybe I'll leave it. I just kinda wanna see what you're talking about. Bum 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 bum. I don't even remember the context of this. I am so confused. Alright, let me get it here. I'm gonna mute Animal Crossing. Back when I called the streams listening to Discord music. I believe there is a voice in the song. Do you guys want to listen to it? All right. Here we go. Let's watch this 1 minute 36 seconds. Only a minute 36. I'm not going to mute, by the way. You are a model Cuban. I remember this. This was submitted by George, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. I predicted the future. I remember this song. This was like one of the earliest music streams we had this. And it just ends once the song's over. Is there chat? No. There was no chat the entire time. Submissions are not open, guys. This is not a music stream. Look how big Music Yoshi used to be. He has been reduced so small because of other GIFs. Anyway, love reacting to stuff. It's always peak. It is. Yeah, it was unlisted. You went back through Discord notifications. How did you find that? It was unlisted. Did you go through the Discord notifications? I was there for the 1/32nd Tuesday from Days of Old. Odds are, I didn't realize I was live. Like I was testing stream or something. Odds are I was testing to see if something would work for stream, and I used that song to test it. Don't know why I used that song, but I was testing the stream to see if something works, and it probably worked, whatever it was, and I was like, yeah, it worked. That's my best theory as to what I was doing. But again, I don't really talk out loud, to be honest. I don't know what got me so excited that I would go, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, I'm so happy this thing worked. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Rediscovered time travel and went back to make that stream. Maybe I did. Maybe I am speaking to the future and the past simultaneously. With that. I don't know. It probably is. It's such a weird... It is... It's a remnant of an old age. Anyway. Thank you, everyone. Lovely stream tonight, as always. Don't know what I'd do without these streams. I feel like Just a Random Person is trying to guess links. Like, Just a Random Person, are you trying to guess a link to see if it works? Are you testing like emoji codes or something? Well, thank you a lot, Minecrafter. That makes me feel very good. That was the best part. Nothing else that I did was as good as nonsense. I will see you all tomorrow for more Paper Jam, not Minecraft. Because Minecraft is Monday now. Minecraft Mondays. Because like I made that pun. And it's a good pun. Whatever the original Minecraft Mondays was. I think... He's slamming his head on the keyboard. Oh, is that what that is? It's like he's frustrated with me and he's like... Okay, that makes more sense. If it wasn't for Streamlabs, I would be number 2. Yeah, silly old Streamlabs. I'll tell you how you can make sure you stay in number 2, by the way. Every time the hour passes, like if I start at 9, wait till Streamlabs sends 3 messages before you send your third. And then at 10, wait for Streamlabs to send 3 messages before you send your third. Because the first one... It comes like first serve, but then as soon as you're on there, if someone else comes and gets the same amount as you after you, they'll be put up number 1. So it's always whoever's in the back As soon as they get up to even, they become number one. It's weird. It's not first come, first serve. It's so like if I send 3 messages at 9 and become number one, but then someone else right after me sends another 3, they'll become number one, even if we have the same number of points. If that makes sense. It's very weird system. So every time the hour passes, let Streamlabs say 3 messages, and then you can say 3. It would be so funny though. I've always thought about if Streamlabs could activate its own commands. Anyway, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful night. I will be seeing you. Gashinal Nard. May the Frankly be with you. See you tomorrow. Take care.